What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Roots. So I'm going to review a fusion mixtape by Juicy J and Project Pat. Basically, this product is called Cutthroat, and it came out in the fall of 2009. Now, with the affairs about it here, Juicy J had a series of projects throughout 2009, excellent type pitches. He had a pretty massive year within those pitches about it. Project Pat also dropped an album in 2009 as well with Real Recognized Real as far as these pitching albums. So it was excellent type fairs, paying attention to hypnotize mind, sound pitches like that, sense of varieties. It was kind of pitch as far as saying the aspect behind it was just the complex that these were kind of grafting times within sense type formats. Now, the Project Pat had like a minor and decently sized kind of boisterousness with like the 2006 album Crook by the Book, and then 2007's Walking Bankroll, some of the pitches. He had a little bit better commercial flair than he particularly did, but then he usually would kind of get like decent kind of buzz singles even back in the late in the SmackDown days and Getty Green, some of the pitches was kind of variety. This particular era was a little bit different within these pitches, like the burgeoning mixtape scene started to happen, pitches like that. This was kind of a transitional type stage for Juicy J, pitches like that, because Hustle Till I Die was a classic, definitely next type of ordeals, blistering, just get hammered, complete shit face wall to wall within the aspects of it. But it's kind of fair. It was very separate from like the vibes that he had just a year earlier with 36 Mafia and Last to Walk with songs like Lolly Lolly Pop That Body, and even further back with songs like Pop My Collar and Side to Side songs like one. So it's kind of pitch started to get a lot nastier, a lot more just shrill in this aspect, like the ferocity pitch like that. But it was kind of conduit type stages, because at this particular stage in 2009, Juicy J had not quite fell into the fold, and like the affiliation with Wiz Khalifa, getting a part of the Taylor Gang movement, pitches like that. So it's kind of fair. These were some nasty type ones. This is simple enough, a classic mixtape here, being able to say that within some of the pitch as far as paying attention to varieties. This excellent type pitch is getting a dual type one pitch like that, because there were actually two of these. Now, maybe even three within these pitches. There's a Play Me Some Pimpin' mixtape that came out in the fall of 2009 as well. Juicy J and Project Pat dropped a series of these in the fall of 2009, so it's excellent type pitches, getting to these varieties. The pitch behind it, on top of that, this mixtape is going to get classic score pitches like that, but there's 11 songs on here out of the 17 on here within the pitch. There's 2 skits, intro and outro, then there's 4 songs that were also part of like the original planned aspect of like the Laws of Power album that was going to come out in 2009 and 2010, some of the pitches. So I reviewed basically within the recent type. I reviewed that back in 2025, but it surfaced in mid-late January 2026, pitches like that. So the Laws of Power review, along with the playlist with all the songs that were intended for that album, is on the Acid Roots channel. But some of those type pitches, I'm not going to talk about those again within those pitches. There's 4 of those on here within those pitches, which would be particularly Cali High, Lil Freak, Ugg Ugg Ugg, which is also on Hustle Till I Die, Stupid High, which has Lil White on there, which is also part of the new package of Laws of Power. And then there's another one within these pitches, which is Ike Turner Pimpin' within Sense of Aspects. So I'm not going to talk about those 4 within the particular time, but those are further blistering type ones. So really all 15 of the songs on this standard edition are pretty excellent with the aspects of this consistent kind of shot in the arm just within these pitches, just getting further kind of primary Juicy J and Project Pat within these pitches as far as these first going to happen. So it's just the pitch. Now within the nastiness of like this particular album type of PL, it's just the particular tone. There is a little bit of like mild kind of commercialness, but the fair about it kind of within it is the mixtape type fair within pitches, apart from maybe folks like Drake, Big Sean, J. Cole, B.O.B., folks like that, more within the usual kind of pop rap type aspect. It was kind of the pitch as far as saying the mixtape type fare was usually more within the nasty type variety. Playing these type ones just seedy in the trenches. Waka Flocka was tearing things up around this time. Folks like Wooda Kid, folks like Tay Don, folks like Slim Duncan, definitely Gucci Mane was doing that sort of fare. So it's just kind of more hunger within the trenches, but it's just in the 36 Mafia type format, which is definitely excellent. Just the fair as far as saying, so you get the good excellent supply of like the night shift kind of songs within the aspect like the trenches behind it, but it just has that mortifying typeness, but it does have some new shreds of other type things on here that we'll get to within Sons of Pitch. It's kind of variety. But just as menacing as like the album cover looks within these pitches, just from the aspects for these tones kind of, but just basic type variety, just like free type, bite-sized type aspects to getting like the same sort of vibes off of Project Pat from Crook by the Book and Walking Bankroll, and then Juicy J from Hustle Till I Die. Now the only thing within the pitch is just as far as saying the tear up it's on here within these pitches, but it's just back to like the variety when I was saying about the Laws of Power album, when that review came out in January 2026, the fair that one was pretty much particularly focused on getting shit-faced like Hustle Till I Die. This one is kind of more traditional, like the neighborhood type fairs of 36 Mafia, which is definitely excellent within those parties, being able to say within the pitch, but it's kind of variety. Just whether or not you'd want some house party songs pitched like that, but it's definitely neighborhood type phrase, the standard aspects, hell Taco Bell runs pitched like that, hell Great Swisher Sweet type runs, and that fairs, picking up like some fangled things, good aspects like some nail polish and fairs like that for flames and mod pitched like that. So this Friday, some of these extra type ones, Walgreens runs pitches like that, since that fairs picking up, cough drops and fairs like that, since that pitches is extra type. It's extra type fairs amidst the fray, and probably some commerce songs thrown in there as well. A little bit of DJ Drunk on the 2000s on top of that. Just be able to say, so 10 out of 10 product pitches like that. So one of which, the DJ Dramatized song within pitches is bragging as far as these pitches can go. It's like a throwback to 2000s kind of DJ drama, like a hoopty and low ride kind of gloss that say pitches like that to some Popeyes Day type fare. Gold Eyes definitely has some smokes in your system. Just get torched within these fairs, just out in the fray pitches like that. So this is one of those type ones, just in a makeshift type format. No, nice one off this product with the next type pitches is About My Money as far as these pitches go. And keep in mind within these pitches, Juicy J and Project Pat are on these songs, but they're not on every song together within the songs type pitches. Like particularly Talk Shit is more of a Juicy J type song. Robbers, Kills, and Thieves is more like this has Juicy J on there, but Project Pat. Robbers, Kills, and Thieves has folks like Juicy J affiliates like B Slash and some of those type folks on there, but Project Pat's not on there, so it's kind of pitched as far as saying some of these type ones. There are some songs where they are actually on there as a set, but it's not as common as like the fair behind it. But just be able to say, About My Money is a Project Pat type one within good accent pitches, like a Toasty and Jacuzzi. About My Money is like a Toasty and Jacuzzi-ish, kind of have a Smirnoff fairs like that, since that fair just summer nights, definitely get this poolside type fair, just deep. Yeah, some divas have like some limeades pitched like that, just some good type varieties kind of keep that particular fair. So just kind of summer nights, good accent fair within the pitch about just the fray of this. Probably one of the most loosened type ones on here within pitches like that, of this kind of recreation, just from the aspect of not the usual kind of just terrorized pitches like that within some type varieties. So it's good type pitch of this backyard type fun within pitches. If there's a pool in the backyard, just fairs within the product of this. More water-bound and bubblies as far as these pairs go. But excellent type pitch, just appreciating the variety like a mixtape type sounds. Good type pitch to get towards some of these type ones. Not as super common that like Jacuzzi-esque type songs pop up within the humongous type fare with the mixtape type fare. So good pitches like that. Break it down as the hitting type ones, like a good future and trap style kind of twerk some, definitely song pitches like that, just to run it up type tune, I'd say. Crunk kind of mixtape bang, definitely get here, just definitely raining within these pitches by raining. Back to money though, D was dropping in low pitch like that, since that fair's just the excellent aspect, like the bang good pitch like that. So some of these type fares is club type noise, just kind of the pitch, just to say within the varieties, a couple of these on here, twerk and break it down are good type pitches within those aspects. It's excellent type fares kind of get towards some of these type ones that just within the venue pitch like that, posted out, get crunk within the normal type fashion. It's kind of an early bird to some. It's kind of an early bird to some of these type ones. This was kind of before Future was full bound on the scene. This is kind of before Future was full bound on the scene pitches like that. So it's kind of variety as far as saying this is more kind of within the crunk type variety, more so than the full bound trap that was going to happen. With songs like Same Damn Time, some of those type pitches, and Tony Montana, some of those type ones. But just good excellent aspects there. Just in Juicy J, kind of mild. This traditional kind of 3-6 Mafia type banger, just strip club type, run it up pitch like that, just throw money pitch like that. Robbers, Kills, and Thieves is a hitting type ones, like a routine, evil, and ballistics to get here pitch like that, just wired AF. Some of these type fares excellent with it, just ignited it, definitely I'd say, just some good grinding type stuff. Good grinding type song pitch like that, just good for some thrills as far as these fares gonna go. Out in the red skies and fog and fray as far as these pitch game, just traditional kind of 3-6 Mafia and just overall crunk and dat piff type mixtape fury pitches like that, since that fares, so just good hustle shift pitches like that. Another one that goes along with that particular song is Take What's Coming With It. It's a good type fares about this, like an out in the fog kind of late mixtape grind to get here, just put in tabs. Some of these fares just a muscle kind of night. Some of these basics just quick with it as far as these fares gonna go. This is missed the pitch, so not terribly much within the full bound type trajectory. It's kind of a pitch of just appreciating like the night embellished as far as these fares. Appreciating like the night embellished as far as these fares can happen, just getting towards like snack run type fare and some of these type aspects, hell Taco Bell type runs, just the product of just weavings and aspects like that, just favor runs and type tones within pitch of just good consolidation, but there is a solid amount of fray about it just within pitch if there's leftover type things to kind of rope up within the pitch. Kind of excellent type varieties getting towards some of these type ones within the music. Then a hustler's makeshift kind of music type fair, but it's just more miss like the night one pitch like that, probably past the hours of 7 o'clock p.m. just putting in clock hours within that night shift, good pitch like that. Talk Shit's a real hitting type one. This traditional kind of terror and smog, I'd say about it here, pitches like that, just sleepwalking with like Quesalupas and affairs. Probably one of these type ones where you'd have to sit down and spell sentence type aspects, really have the tear up in your system pretty good, just that standard queeze pitches like that. So definitely thrilling type vibes within pitches like that. Just traditional kind of classic 3-6 Mafia type fare. Some of these type excellent type ones within the pitch. This ballistics, this Juicy J on the roll with some of these type pitches like that usual type fury that kind of happens along with it. This excellent type phrase. Get the grape swishers in your system. Some of these type fares mix in like some Smirnoff ices, Mike's lemonade. Some of these type pitches with excellent aspects, but have some Bacardi on top of that. Some of these type fares. Now within the safety of it, not to overdo it and fares like that, but just kind of pitch this excellent kind of summer evening, good fares like that, kind of fun pitches like that. Torque is the hitting type ones, like an excellent combo with Break It Down. I'd say good pitches, just some venue step out to get here. Good, great buzz single, definitely to say. Tsunami type song within these pitches, just hella crowd pleased and dynamite as far as these first gonna happen. Just definitely have some Alizé shot. Definitely have some Alizé shots on standby for like a flame pitches like that amongst those type ordeals. Excellent kind of running up type vibes, just one pitch just out in the fray, kind of just excellent kind of TGIF kind of venue type embellished pitches like that. Sometimes that first just get crunk within those aspects, simple enough within those pitches. Good, nice one. Another, yeah, just definitely good buzz single pitch like that. Sometimes that first just getting like those rumbles the way Waka Flocka and Gucci Mane kind of would do around those times, late 2000s, early 2010s. Excellent pitches like that. Standard traditional gem pitch like that. What you know about that's the hitting type ones, like a vicious kind of night wind snarl to get and project slash slums kind of weaving some of these affairs. It's easy kind of talk about runs, some type aspects with it. Just like Project Pat off a crook by the book, some type fares within the pitch behind an excellent type phrase. Just, yeah, further bangers, just good roundup, some of these excellent type pitches. Nice in like the night fray pitch like that would be I Play Dope Boys, like a classic 3-6 Mafia kind of night shift wonder to get here, just en route for like some Mountain Dew pitch black suns affairs like that, just standard goodies and supply runs pitch like that, just definitely some meme diving on top of that. So just extra type phrase, keeping like these fares with an aspect like the spice, good pitch like that, just kind of the aspect, this kind of, if it's a plainer type night pitch like that, not as much company or complex kind of fair, just meme diving, some of these type aspects, just kind of reading up with some of the type products that just further type shit kind of within the aspect of it. Probably DVD pickups if the stores are open, some of these type aspects, good fares about it. Just good aspects like a Lay's run, pitch black type run, pitch like that, some of these type fares. I don't think I'll talk about Cutthroat, the title track. It's good excellent pitches here. Cutthroat's like a basic routine, kind of creep along to get here within these products. Just to miss like the protocol, definitely to say, just mortifying type song. Have Doritos long for the ride pitch like that. Just to pick us within aspects, grab bait like some shoelaces, some of these affairs within us. So this kind of product getting like some neon pink type ones or affairs like that, just good. Salmon colored type ones pitch like that within the phrase, just out in the kind of aspects within shoe stores that would be open, probably shopping malls within those pitches, just finding like the particular aspect kind of within the tone behind a good type bears. But definitely kind of miss some socialized like the tear up being pretty high pitches like that. Juicy J and Project Pat are both on the song section type pitches here within these aspects kind of about it. I don't think I'll talk about Mobbin either. Mobbin's a hit type one. Mobbin's like an excellent kind of routine zombie movements to get, and like a Mobbin's like an excellent kind of routine zombie movements to get pitches like that. Just 3-6 and like some day fair, I definitely say, but just hellishly kind of tore up pitches like that. Just overall fun within some of these type aspects. This would feel like the typical kind of Red Skies kind of horrorness about 3-6 Mafia, but it's just such a vanilla type tune within these pitches. Kind of aspect just feels more something probably just for like a rather scraggly type day, just 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock p.m. pitch like that, at least within the variety of the vibes I was getting from a pitch like that. But some excellent type fares, just traditional type fare, just to miss the product, just scene type runs, pitch like that, gas station type runs, picking up some Lay's, some type products, excellent type fares, just in the pitch. Typical type weaving, some of these type aspects, neighborhood fun. Just being able to say within these products, a 10 out of 10 mixtape, easy enough to say within some type aspects here. Just being able to, so yeah, 10 out of 10 mixtape, some type fares, just an aspect as far as saying, so just paying attention. Social Square's going to get a 10. It's an aspect like the usual type variety that 36 Mafia, Juicy J, Project Pat have within these pitches. This classic combo, some type aspects is the horrified type ness. It really is just victory lot. This product really is just victory lap type pitches, some type fares, it is to miss the aspect of this, the traditional type fare, just getting crunk, some type aspects within the tone, food for less, runs, standard fares, Walgreens if necessary for like flames and minor, just excellent pitches, some of these type varieties, good excellent products, picking up some of these type aspects, shopping mall type within the late shift, just an aspect now, kind of now, back in 2009, 2010, some of these type varieties had a little bit more fare, but it's just kind of pitches as far as saying just the weavings, just appreciating like that night product, just having like an MP3 player, having like an MP3 player, some grape swisher sweets, good bag of Taco Bell or 2 pitches like that. Some type varieties just get tore up just out in the fray pitches like that. Just standard type fare, a little bit of neighborhood type bound, but within the aspect, minus like a couple strip club type tunes pitches like that. Most of the fare is just kind of within the aspect like the neighborhood, just embellished and pitches like that. So section type varieties, just classic within the tones, like the usual environment of it, with like a backyard type one, which is interesting type pitch to get with like the song About My Money pitches like that. Was kind of fair as far as saying. A little bit of commerce in here with pitches like that, but kind of aspect just the traditional type fare, just a shot in the arm with 36 Mafia, good shot in the arm with Juicy J, good shot in the arm with Project Pat, just excellent type viciousness. Darkest Hell, definitely some zombie type movements, red eyes as fuck, just pitches like that, get the hell aspects in your system, sit down a little bit from like the Queeze. The tear up is on here within these pitches, so it's probably the aspect that it's going to have like some magma kind of just overall hittingness. It's just kind of fair as far as saying that you should know the excellent drill, which is definitely no problem whatsoever. So excellent pitches within that. So 10 score, 10 social. So in terms of the future, like Juicy J has put out some projects in 2025. One was with Logic, some of these stuff pitches, some of these stuff phrase. Project Pat at least has some albums up to the 2020s, pitches like that. He has a series of mixtapes, so I'm going to start getting to definitely ones like this, but it's this kind of pitch. Just understand the concept, the aspect on here, just the real tone of these particular fairs, just as a gas and just as typically kind of shrill with an aspect and engaging as like it normally is with these pitches. If I didn't talk about Juicy J and Project Pat themselves as heavily, it's kind of pitch for us, and the viciousness is definitely on here. So classic mixtape, definitely to say just overall whopper.